Hello and welcome back to TextConverter 4. In our second lesson, we will cover how multi-level input data can be extracted using hierarchical templates, as well as a brief overview of creating templates to extract data from tag-based fields. Let's start by loading the project we created in our first lesson. Currently, this project has only one template called D1. Let's rename it to Details. Looking at the data in our input preview, we can see that each block of time data refers to a specific employee and number that we would like to extract. To do so, we need to add another template. Let's add a top-level template from the Fly menu and rename this new template to Employee. We will set up the template using positional fields, as we did in the first lesson, but this time we will use just a portion of the input line. Now that our template is initialized, if we scroll up, we will notice that lines 25 and 28 are incorrectly included as part of this template's extraction. In order to fix this, let's add an include filter to the P1 field to only include lines that contain the word employee. Once that is done, we can see that the extra lines are no longer being extracted. Before we move on, let's change the field names for P2 and P3 to number and name respectively. Also, since we don't need the value of P1 in our final output, let's remove it from there. Let's take another look at our input file. We see at the end of each employee group, there's information about the total number of hours that we would also like to extract. Let's add another top-level template and call it totals. For this template, we will make use of tags. A tag is basically an anchor point near the data you wish to extract. The actual data you want to extract could be on the same line as the tag, or any number of rows above or below it, as well as to the left or to the right of the tag. To add a tag-based field, simply highlight the desired tag name in the input preview and select Add Tag from the Fly menu. As you can see, a new field has been added to the input dictionary. You can modify field properties at any time. For example, you could extract data from the line above and to the left of a tag, or, if you're a more advanced user, you could make use of regular expressions to more clearly define a tag. We will discuss all these properties in greater detail in future lessons. One thing to note is that the input preview will only highlight the lines to be extracted for the currently active template. Lines that are extracted by other templates are grayed out. You can switch between templates either by using the tabs at the top or by clicking on a field from the corresponding template and holding it for half a second. This can be done by selecting any field in the input or output dictionaries, as well as the input and output previews. This concludes Lesson 2. Let's save the project as Step 2 for future use.